Once the song segment is done, the bell rings, and then Troy slides on the ground.
Like a penguin.
Like a penguin.
It's one of the funniest. It's so good.
Comment and request your favorite show! Junior and Marcus!
The moon landing. It wasn't real.
Stanley Kubrick directed the moon landing. It's all fake.
As you can tell, we just saw High School Musical 2, a movie that takes place after High School Musical 1. Not much happens. I'm Junior.
I'm Marcus.
Let's talk about it. Okay. So the movie begins with an awesome song.
Yeah.
What time is it?
No. Stop. Miss Darvis is going on through school, and then they're like, summer.
They start itching their neck.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, summer. Summer. I need it. Troy, you got the stuff? So while all these 30-year-old men and women go around the high school with their 5 o'clock shadow, jumping off of lockers,
Running around.
Yeah.
Throwing bags.
After saying how much they can't wait to get out of school, they spend a full...
Literally, it's a good 10, 20 minutes in school still. And once the song's done, right, the bell rings.
Yeah, once the song segment is done, the bell rings, and then Troy slides on the ground.
Like a penguin.
Like a penguin.
It's one of the funniest. It's so good. Briella goes over to Sharpay and says, "Thank you so much for the singing lessons. I'm like, the singing exercise was so cool. Ma." And scares Sharpay.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, all right, we're outside. We're going to watch the kids walk out. They come out singing.
Yep, they continue the song.
The song is still going.
And it's so funny because, like, Marcus said to me, he's like, you know that scene where Troy slides on the ground? How much you want to bet it was supposed to cut from that to the outside shot, but they realized, oh, wait a minute, we need to have, they need to have a conversation to explain what's going on. So they just stop the song, have a whole scene, and then go right back to the song. That's so weird. Because all the principal's like, oh my gosh, are they dancing again?
The second bell was the school faculty trying to tell the kids to get off school property.
Please, guys.
Like,
we have lives too.
You don't have to go home, but you got to get the heck out of here.
Yeah.
All right?
Darvis opens a bottle of champagne, like in the background.
Kicking back.
What time is it? So, Mr. Fulton, thank you. Why would you have a character named Bolton and Fulton? Why? So, yeah, basically Fulton comes in and he's just like, all of y'all need to get working. All right, I'm sick and tired of your high school antics. You need to work. You're here to work. You're not here to socialize. You're not here to play around. Okay, you're here to work, right? And they're like, all right, Mr. Fulton, we got it. He goes around the corner. Troy turns to the team. It's like, all right, guys, we gotta work about what you're trying to do to me. Well, yeah, work. I'm singing Aretha Franklin. I don't remember how the song goes. Work on it, work on it, work on it, work on me. Is that how it goes?
Fuse work on it and bet on me together.
We gotta work together.
Once we work and we work
and we only work. Hey, bad, work. I don't remember how the song goes.
Oh man.
But
yeah, work on it.
After being told to go to work, what do? They start dancing around in the kitchen.
Banging pots and pans. Not to the sound that it's supposed to be.
But bro, these kids are like reckless, dog. They're just you ever go to your newest job and just, you know, break into song with the whole everyone there, including the actual
prior staff, the staff that was already there that didn't sing, that don't know what's going on.
Grown adults in the background, like, oh my gosh, why did they hire these punks? After Mr. Fulton comes in, they're all like pretending to work, and Troy's writing down something on a notepad, and then Troy flips the notepad, and it says let's go. Yeah, just says let's go, right? It says let's go, and I was like, oh man, that's really cool. I like that he did that. That's cool. That's cheesy. That's fun, you know. Then Marcus paused it, and he just looked at me, and he pretended to write on his hand, and he's just like, how did Troy write that? It's not like he spun it around.
Yeah, no.
Mr. Fulton didn't just walk over and like, Troy, what are you, Troy?
Let's go.
No, he ordered some Legos.
Lettuce to go. Good save.
Good save, Bolton. Yeah, Chad's the one who saves him. So yeah, we cut back to the kitchen in probably my favorite scene where everyone in the background is working. Troy comes to the kitchen and like Chad's like, and then Troy's like, burr, burr, burr. And then they link arms, and then they're like, hop to
and you think we're like paraphrasing and making this up, No.
That might as well have been
That's basically what they say verbatim. Like, they act stupid. And then the scholarship people.
The basketball players.
The college basketball players show up. It's like, yo, Troy, get in the car. Playing ball at the court.
Yeah, man. Stop hanging out with those kids.
Losers.
Yeah, man.
Your friends are losers.
I wish they were that aggressive. The girls meet up with Ryan on the way.
Yeah, and they pick up Ryan.
And he's like, oh, well, I'm not staff and I wasn't invited.
Yeah.
And then Gabriella. I thought I was gonna be good. None of my notes say that. I thought I was good. I thought I was over it. Some addictions don't die, man. Some habits don't die. At the baseball game, Chad is up with the bat. I don't know what baseball is.
Sorry?
What the batter? The batter is Chad?
Chad is the
batter and then the pitcher
yes.
is Ryan, right?
Yes.
Okay. How to make this movie more interesting. Have that social class dynamic be a focal point. That is probably, like, this whole baseball scene is probably one of the better scenes in this movie.
Hands down.
Where Ryan saying, hey man, sports and dancing, it's not that different. And Chad's like, what? How you gonna say that to an athlete?
Yeah.
Right? No, what you talking about? I don't dance. Dancing's for idiots. Dancing's for morons. Cut all the footage of Chad dancing, right? Like, I guess that just didn't happen, huh, Chad? Right. But yeah, and I also like, Chad's disgust at seeing Ryan there. So then they play baseball, but of course, they can't just play baseball. They have to sing while they play baseball.
Yeah. It's a great song.
I would watch baseball so many more times.
Oh my gosh, the moves that they're doing, bro.
They're jumping over each other.
Yo, they're soaring, slipping, and sliding.
Ryan rubs his leg against Chad's face.
Oh, yeah. That happens. Wink.
Yo, this movie. So apparently, someone in our comments said that we have to talk about the romantic tension between Ryan and Chad.
Yes.
And this is my first time seeing this movie. Let me start by saying that. And Marcus, your third time?
Yes.
And Marcus said to me, it's like, with that in mind, you cannot watch this baseball scene the same way. And like, I don't dance. I know you can, right? Like, I don't do that. This isn't for me. You should give it a try. Don't knock it till you try it. What are they really talking about, though?
The undertones are there, bro.
Oh, they are. Then after that's where we get to the scene where Gabriella and Ryan are like, hey, so this was so much fun. And then they're it's like, I know people think I'm Sharpay's poodle, but I'm really not. And Gabriella's like, well, if they thought that before, they definitely don't now. It's like, oh, they're so funny. And they're like slapping each other's heads and like throwing popcorn at each other and like dancing together. And
it's like, here, let me show you this dance move. And they're dancing together. Then Troy shows up.
And Troy shows up with the saddest look. The man is depressed. He sees his girl dancing. He sees them. It's like, what's going on here? And then it's like, oh, Ryan was just trying to show me this dance move. It's like, oh, was he? And then Ryan's like, yeah, Troy, her mom makes the best brownies. You have to try. Yeah, I know. I had them. Yo, man.
Bad, bro.
That is the realest emotion I've seen from Troy. That scene of just like, he's so jealous. But what I think is so funny too is that like, when Gabriella finds out that Troy is spending a lot of time with Sharpay, she says nothing.
At all.
Because Gabriella has no character.
At all.
She says nothing. Not a word.
It honestly feels like she doesn't care. Cause, like,
right? It really does.
Watching them
it really does.
All this stuff.
She
and
just
she
doesn't
never brings it up.
Doesn't bat an eye.
Ever.
So it's funny to see Troy act this way, which is like completely realistic. He actually cares about her. Troy talks to Chad, and Chad's like, I don't even know who you are anymore, man. I don't even recognize you anymore, bro.
Real recognize real, Troy, and I ain't seeing you too clearly right now.
After that happens, Troy leaves, and he's so sad and pouty, and then the beat drops. Yep.
What's up? Then my shot. Bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on me.
Yeah, so
I love that song.
we get to one of the best songs in the
literally one of the best scenes.
The most mimetic song. Like, everyone knows this one. Everyone knows Bet on It.
Everyone knows Bet on It.
So he runs through the field and like jumps over hills into sand, goes to the ocean, sees his reflection inverted for some reason, and he slaps it. We were saying it'd be funny if the kitchen staff looks outside. It's like, guys, I think Troy snapped.
Yeah,
maybe we should have said something. Maybe we were too harsh on it. Maybe we were a bit too harsh on the guy. Look at him, man. He's having a mental breakdown. The guy lost his girlfriend. Oh, he has not been having a...
Man's doing a flip on the golf course. Like, what is happening?
As a matter of fact, did Chad apologize?
For what?
Like, Troy apologizes for, like, hey, man, I'm sorry that I changed. Chad could have apologized for, like, yeah, well, I'm sorry I pushed you so hard or anything like that. I guess.
What's crazy, Junior?
What?
Chad doesn't apologize for anything.
Not once. Even in the first movie, right? Yeah, did he? Did
movie?
he apologize for sabotaging? He just fixed it.
He just fixed it.
Yeah.
Chad is a person that solves his problems and hopes you forget about
Yep.
it.
Just moves on.
Look, I'm not
Come on,
asking
man.
for
Life goes on, bro.
forgiveness, And I'm not asking for permission.
Look,
You're just going to forget.
are you still dating her? Yeah. What's the problem?
What's the problem? What's the issue?
What's the problem?
What's the issue? All right, we're good.
Yeah, what did I do wrong?
Love Chad.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Breaker, Castbox, Google Podcast, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Spotify, and of course, Anchor.fm. Bye.